Alright, so more cutting for a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get any bird nests. So that might be something else I need to look into. I haven't got one yet. Chopping trees since level 1. And we're at half a mil XP, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to mining and see how often I get them from mining. I know I got an elite one there not that long ago, like pretty recently, but yeah, I'll go back to power mining iron ore, I guess. Maybe I'll get to 60 and go in the mining guild and do some of that. Since I'm close to 70, I might as well just get 70. I'll just go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm going to show you some stuff. I did get overheads. I'm finally 46 prayer. We'll make it a little quick here. I have a green dragon task as my slayer task. I'm trying to get my emblem upgraded, that way I get some more blood money. I'm currently like out of blood money. I think I might have around 200 in the bank. But yeah, currently we're doing Slayer. Gonna try and get that emblem upgraded. But I wanted to show you that I took some notes here, stuff to add. I want to do a ping command, that way I can see my ping to the server. I want to try and like improve the loot tracker to make sure it's always tracking correctly. I need to look into Chaos Druids. For some reason, they don't count whenever you get them as like a Wowdy Slayer task, so you have to like skip the task. So I want to try and like get that to work correctly. I need to fix Ash, like the Ashes drop. So like if you're killing like Black Demons, Lesser Demons, or Greater Demons, like the drop that they normally drop on here is just straight up ashes, and I need to make it so it drops like the other ashes that you can use on the altar to get prayer XP. For some reason, that's not dropping the right item. I want to add more tasks and also add more rewards. Maybe figure out what the donator item is that gives you donator credits to use for that shop. Free to play, I suppose. Okay, so I did do that. That's already added in, and I'd like to show you like my clue items that I got, because there's a reward that I also did. Was I'm using the blood money that I get from like Wowdy Slayer. I'm using that to then buy the donator tokens, I guess, but it's called survival tokens in the shop. I need to figure out a way to rename that to donator token. And then the other item is like the vote ticket, and the vote ticket is actually the archery ticket, and that item is also in the shop where you have to spend blood money. So I got to figure that out, and I think I have to do it like client side, or I might have to use a cache editor, I do believe. That's what I was told. So yeah, using blood money to get the survival tokens to use on the donator shop, and blood money to get archery tickets also for the vote shop. So now I have like full access to that, and there's like a free-to-play way to do it, which I'm going to leave that. I think it's kind of good. As of right now, I'm not sure because, sorry, the ratio, like I have it right now, is like the donator tokens are worth 10, like one donator token is worth 10 blood money. So I don't know if that's like a good ratio. I'm going to have to like look into that and determine that. I'm not sure. And then the vote ticket, the archery one, is worth half that. So it's worth 5 donator, or sorry, it's worth 5 blood money. I have the hiccups right now. So yeah, I need to figure out how to change the item names. And I need to fix the shop for the mining gloves unidentified mineral shop. So like whenever you're doing motherlode mine and you want to try and get the unidentified minerals to then get your mining gloves, that shop for some reason, like, it'll pull up the interface, but the interface is just completely invisible, like you don't see anything. And then I want to go through the blood money shop and remove all the halos and add them to the vote shop. I also want to add Torag, Guthan, and Varric sets to the Blood Money reward shop. I want to also run a scan for all the shops to remove like duplicate items from shops. Only have one way to receive the items. So I'm trying to look for a way to more or less balance the server in a way. Make it to where like, oh, like instead of getting it from this shop, why wouldn't you just get the item from this shop? Or there's no reason to have a whip in 2 shops, like have it only in 1 shop, make it only like one way to get it, either by doing Wildey Slayer or by doing like PvP. Like if you're in the wilderness getting blood money, like okay, you can get a whip. But whoa, well, there's a tentacle whip in this shop. Like why also have a whip in that shop? Stuff like that. And I just want to scan like the custom shops. That's like all the shops in like one interface. I want to go through all that and just like remove unnecessary duplicates. Because like you have like the rain shop, and there might be items in the rain shop that are also in the blood money shop. And then most of the items are not working as intended in the donation shop and vote shop. Like there's boxes or there's crates, and like when you go to open them, it doesn't do anything. Or like the XP lamp, whenever you go to rub the XP lamp, it literally just brings up the settings menu or interface. Like a reason to do that. Like I don't understand it. It must be like coded wrong. I have no idea what this item is. Steel key crimson? What is this? A steel key with a crimson painted eyelet. What is this for? Shades of Morton minigame. To obtain it, the player must kill either a from shade or rare shade, then burn its remains in a pyre. What? I've never seen that. Oh, don't have space to open my casket. Okay. Got some 40,000 coins. Alright. 20 herb to clean that. Jeez. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll teleport back. That way I can show you the clue shop, and then I can also show you like the items in the shop too. Go down here. Basically what I want to do is I want to remove all these halos out of here, and I want to add Gothans, Varrics, Torags. This is kind of like a PvP shop the more you think about it, and like you got all these blighted things in here. I should like redo this and make these all blighted, whatever the blighted variant is. If there's no blighted for these, I'll remove them and make it so you have to make it from Herbalore. Because then it would like give skilling more of a purpose. But yeah, that's the donator token. This is the vote shop token. So then you're able to go into like the donation thing. You can buy stuff. I mean, they're pretty expensive. I don't know if I should leave the Infernal Cape in there or not. If Inferno works, I'll have to try Inferno. I've never done it before, so it's always that. It'll be fun. To wait until I get perks. Infernal Cape's also in the vote thing too, and it's like kind of the same price. I mean, the vote way would be the easier way to get it, since the vote way is half the amount of blood money compared to this. So in reality, the vote one should be double. This should be 500 vote tickets to get it, because that would be 2,500 blood money, which seems really cheap, because whenever you get a tier 10, that's like 5,000. So yeah, that's pretty freaking cheap. Get one tier 10, and then I mean, it does take a decent amount of time to get a tier 10, don't get me wrong, but then again, like, I'm the only one playing on the server at the moment too, so it's not hard at all. You just do Slayer. Got a couple mimics that task. Slap those there. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you my clue tab. So I've hit the gilded drop table. I was playing at my work. It's why I don't have footage. I also got a Robin Hood hat. I've hit gilded. There's 3 helmets. There is a gilded Hosta, so that's 4. And then the gilded 2H, so that's 5. I've hit the like mega rare drop table on clues 5 times. Which I don't know if the rates are super accurate, like as in old school rates, but it's kind of nuts. And at the moment, I don't really know what to do with this key, so the key's going to go in my currency tab, and we'll just keep stocking up. And like, yeah, I got some money too from doing that. I did buy some donator tokens, so well, I guess we can just call it survival tokens for now until I actually figure out how to do that, which I'll have to get a new client. But yeah, we'll get back to that part whenever we get to rename it, and I'll have to make a new jar file client, which isn't too hard, but it's kind of annoying. I'm not sure. I guess I'll do it on my Windows computer to figure out how to do that again. Shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, we got 3 Mimic Caskets, 17 Dragon Bones, which we're going to go ahead and get these praired up. And then we're going back to, well, didn't mean to do that. We'll go back to Slayer. Oh, I did mention the vote shop. It has caskets that you can just straight up buy. So whenever you get your vote tickets from Blood Money, you can literally just go, I'll show you. You can literally just go here to the shop, go to the vote shop, find the casket. There's hard, there's medium, or there's easy, and you can literally just buy them with tickets. So instead of like camping for a clue, like you can literally just purchase the clue, I guess, and then fill your collection log that way. Thinking I want to add some sort of incentive for completing the collection log. I'd like to be able to add like a reward. Like maybe you get rewarded money, items, a title. Like you get certain titles for completing these. Something kind of minimal. Not nothing crazy. I mean, you get the title COX, COX, you get the title TOB, you get the title TOA. That's if all these work in game. I have no idea. I know the items are available, like I can spawn them in, but I have no idea if any of these raids actually work. I'll have to test and try and do it myself, which I've never actually done it, so I really don't know. There's a lot of mini games too that I don't think are in the game. But it'd be fun to try and get them to work.